we can start to move on here and talk real quick about The Sims. And again, there was a huge investor conference with EA over the past day, and we heard some news about The Sims and how there's no plans for a Sims 5. Apparently the Sims 5 project has just been axed completely. There will be no sequel for The Sims 4. The Sims 4 will continue to receive updates, paid expansions, and an upcoming multiplayer mode will be introduced at some point, or a multiplayer experience that I believe that is now Project Renee. That is what will happen there. There's apparently plans to make a whole entire Sims hub, but you know, as far as we know, The Sims 5 is not happening, and Sims 4 is just staying where it's supposed to be. It's staying right there. No way, nobody's going away from it. Interesting conversations there. But how do you feel about No Sims 5?
I'm not really happy about it, mostly because like I know one thing that I loved about Sims 3 was that you didn't have to load into every single thing. In Sims 4, at least from my time in Sims 4, because I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm a Sims fanatic. I haven't played it in a long time. But one of the biggest gripes people had was, one, how much the packs are gonna be, and it's them going from, hey, buy a new Sims game, to being like, we're just gonna keep releasing packs. It's a little bit it feels like they're just gonna lean more into making it $50 for it to snow one time. Like that's what it feels like they're kind of heading towards. It's already basically a free-to-play game, because anytime I see that game, I think it's free. I think it is free to play now, right? Or am I tripping?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Because for a long time, it was always like, oh, it's on sale for $5, and it would be on sale for like 8 months out of the year. Like that's what it felt like they were going towards, is like they're making Sims live service. But I don't really like that Sims 4 will now be the end-all be-all version of Sims. I think Sims could use a good amount of upgrading in terms of certain aspects of it. Them adding multiplayer is cool. I think that's great, but I definitely think that Sims, similar to 2K, is one of those games where it's like the lack of competition is really what's hurting this franchise, because they don't need to innovate if they're the only ones in the area. And I know that there are some Sims games coming out that will be similar to Sims, but will they have the money to compete with a Sims? Will they have the experience, the knowledge, like all this stuff? And I think they have a really good shot, and I'm really excited to see what those games turn out to be. But it is going to be a dark time. I mean, it probably already is a dark time for the Sims fandom, but it is going to be a dark time for a while for these people.
Yeah, where I hear it. I chime in real quick with one to say, I think a big reason that The Sims 4 is just like, one, not going no damn where, because of the mod support, because of the modding community, because of how deeply entrenched creators have been with The Sims 4. I feel like that's been a big thing. And, you know, again, the fear of them having to restart all of their progress has been a big thing. I think the Sims community, more than a lot of others in gaming in general, has been very attuned to creators and custom creations and stuff. And apparently there's been talk of making storefronts and really publicizing the creator packs that people people make, and putting them in, you know, giving them visibility to be purchased and to be bought, and, you know, support, you know, whether other creators. I think there was talks of that. I can't confirm that fully, but I think there was rumblings on that online as well. And it's just like, again, you think about me personally, my examples go to Mira, Ebonics, and people like that, who are like, they create these packs, they create a lot of these things, and changing the entire infrastructure and skeleton on them to go to Sims 5 probably wasn't the best financial decision or the best creative decision from some of the Sims people. So I can understand where some of it comes from. It's just a little bit sad where I'm like, damn, there's no Sims 5 at all. Like, damn, like, I know me, if I see a new title, I'm like, okay, cool, I can tap into what's next and what's going on. Me personally, I haven't played Sims in a long time. I do enjoy the Sims overall, though. I got love for that series. When the multiplayer's there, I will jump in, because multiplayer, again, a co-op Sims, that's what I've been waiting on for a long time, just to operate in the same space and do like a bunch of shit with other people in that lobby. And also, the other thing I want to mention, there is competition on the way. Again, I've heard about this thing called Inzoi. I literally heard this from my sister, who plays The Sims like all the time. She does like this thing from Korea called Inzoi that's like mad in depth. Like, there's potential on the horizon for that to be competition, but you know, we'll see. They're making a play for continuity in this point in time, especially because of apparently this is talk of, like, again, a Sims hub. hub where all their stuff goes into and goes through. So making a new game and then making the Sims hub might create a couple of fractures that they're not ready to account for when they're making this new Sims hub thingy. So I can understand why it's there. Do I like it? Probably not. But as long as I keep that multiplayer, whatever. Keep making the multiplayer and we'll see what happens after that. I don't know. Fig, any words on this?
The Sims 4 is the Destiny 2 of life Sims, except they make money.
I can see it.
Understand.
Yeah, so that's basically, I mean, everyone said, basically kind of like my thoughts on it, but it's just that the EA looked at the writings on the wall and said, hey, this thing is a cash cow. Every time we put out a pack, people buy it in droves no matter what we're doing. Why do we need to make a 5 and rock the boat? We could just keep on improving 4, updating 4, and then when the tap is dry, then we'll drop a 5 and then restart the whole thing over.
Crazy, because it's already been like damn near 10 years. It's been like 10 years since Sims 4 dropped or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, but the tap is not dry. That's for sure.
Yeah, the tap is not dry. I mean, it's and I made that Destiny comparison because we were supposed to get Destiny 3 by now, but that ain't happening.
No, not now.
Not at all.
Especially not now, brother. That shit is in the dumps, boy. They put that in the incinerator. That shit is not happening.
Yeah, that is not happening. So, but it's like, with Sims 4, I mean, I like you guys. I haven't played Sims in forever, and I have nothing against Sims. I think the Sims are a fun game and all.
Yeah,
but it is probably one of the most egregious nickel and dime.
That is true.
Charging you $30 for like a whole set of new clothes, which is nothing but a palette swap on their side, and it's wild because they'll make hundreds of thousands of dollars every single time they do it. I mean, and and I don't even think that was the intention when Sims 4 dropped. They were just going to treat it like any other Sims game, but then people kept on buying packs. And they kept on putting 5 on the back burner, and it was one of those games that went in with the intention of being a game with expansions and then turned into a live service.
100%. I think people taking to the expansions, and then the mod community definitely like just doubled in and saying, yo, we can't change shit. We can't change this shit now. People are too ingrained into this DNA right now. They're too ingrained into the formula. We cannot move it.
Well, also think of it this way, like you said, your sister plays like the Sims 4. I mean, if she's bought those packs and stuff,
she's gonna be pissed. She'd be pissed.
Yeah, dude.
And it doesn't have like 90% of what's happened over the last decade into that game. People are gonna be like, I don't want to get Sims 5 because it has nothing.
Yeah,
it's gonna be Overwatch 2 Part 2.
Yep. No, it's true. That is.
I just spent $40 on winter. Now there's no winter, and I gotta spend another $40 on winter again.
Exactly.
100%.
Or they could just do a thing of like, hey, we're gonna do a Sims 5, but it's just gonna be an upgrade of Sims 4 and have features that are optional.
Yeah, they could do that, but I feel like
that'd be too consumer friendly, though.
That is too consumer.
They'll charge for it.
Yeah, they probably would charge.
You're not wrong.
They definitely would charge out the wazoo for that type of shit. I feel like it's just out of their interest right now. I feel like they're like, oh, we'll just wait for the next console generation and then see what happens if we make a Sims 5. We'll see if there's enough of a gap in what we can actually improve on the game without costing us too much, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and like I said, there's not really a big Sims competitor. There's that Korean thing. And, the people who made City Skylines had something in the works, and they canned that because City Skylines 2 fell flat in its face.
Yeah.
So, who else is doing anything like? And you think that genre could be massive.
Yeah.
There's so many pocket monster games, so many first-person shooters. The Sims have been living on their island for such a long time.
Dominance. Oh my gosh, it makes literally they've been dominating for at least 20 years. It makes no sense.
I would put them in. If you look at like certain genres, they're probably, without even close, the most dominant single series of a genre that the industry has ever seen.
Oh yeah. Nah, yeah, pound for pound, I will put them up there. They're probably top 1, top 2. There has never been a time where I've been like, and there's been a competitor to The Sims. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go play that instead, or what's that? No, Sims has always been the number 1 conversation. There's not been anyone that's even relatively close for most people in there. Again, me, a man of culture, I'm not even looking at humans. I'm going to Thrillville, man. Fuck all that other shit. I want roller coasters. I want coasters, baby. And even they got some humans in there, but still, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, Sims definitely dominant, and they're probably not going to stop for a while given this news. Fairs.